We got to get red zone on here.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Has this at the 6. Keeps away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Well, maybe the rest of the game can be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. New set of downs from 37. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. He rolls to his right. Moving right, aims it out down. His first throw is an interception.
Oh, what the hell?
On the return, they could get this back. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Did you pitch that ball? What? I asked you if you pitched the football.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the
That
middle.
was crazy.
And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Pass now to kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Man in motion here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And dose of the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
You know, we call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. Listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The double box, the whole team in Miami is inside the red zone. At that point, the whole team in Tampa is 4th and 2 in the red zone. Out of the 2-minute warning timeout.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got a their first to begin the frame. Allen setting up to throw. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he has a massive gain in style, sliding in safely after a tremendous pickup. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Setting him on the dime. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Second down now, 7 to go. Now Allen going to the air. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. First down of the game for James Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that you'll hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. This is a design run for Allen. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Take the ball himself for a big run.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This keeper got to get it forward. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Cook. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half.
Ooh, easy.
Be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
With every shot, they're only going to take their toll as the game goes on.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Inside the 5-yard line. Matthew Ballard is on the lane, left side, picks up a couple. Houston takes the lead.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
15 yards on the play. That's good. Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Taking a shot deep here. Brought in, inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Bucker with the extra points.
Look at these.
And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Cook is hit, he fumbles it. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play. They got a new set of downs, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook.
What a terrible loser.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
You gotta go to the market.
Pass now to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
Safety.
That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Just take a timeout with a minute and
to the air, Mahomes. That's right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's caught at the 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal. That's a 3-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to 1 late in the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Buckner's up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big leg from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
319. What a job by that 9 to bump down the field. San Francisco couldn't get a field goal before.
Let's come in here, Allen. Buying some time right. That's Brian downfield by Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Get 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills with a little more work to do to win it here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Still has some space inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Big man shooting for yards. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have taken the lead late. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Pass now to keep this away. Worthy now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass.
Pick it.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
He's doing right too much.
And this one may be out of reach now because the defense.
21 seconds remaining and 2 timeouts.
He tried saying good game at the end. He was so mad the whole game. I was just praying on the anger.
Looking for DK, and Alexis passing game just has been off right from the start. Now,
He tried saying good game, bro. Yeah.
Another guy coming this way, and Olave will come into your picture right down there at the bottom of the corner, and it's wide open. You got it. I mean, this is one of those things. You got to give him the ball with a chance to run, and you're going to convert there.
Oh wait, why is there no leaderboard? Okay.
In motion, officials are going to whistle the play dead. Play clock may have expired. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down. That look from Mike McCool. He's just reaching his quarterback side, and the veteran sees where he's going on the inside. He knows he wants to go out here and get to that receiver. So watch Rasul Douglas sit, squat. He's got help over the top, the safety. He's just out there in the flat, reading the quarterback, and there he goes, Rasul Douglas, the veteran.
I'm having a hard time thinking about which team is the worst, the Saints or the Titans.
The Chargers in 2016. Looking for a spark here at the end of the first half in the 34 seconds. Ward delivers.
What's going on, Caden?
He's going to be caught. They're a couple of yards short. James Crochet on the catch. Yeah.
Did he have? I saw he got hurt, but I didn't see what the injury was. Did they announce something officially?
Icing through inside the 35 of New Orleans. Only one timeout for the Dolphins.
I didn't see if they announced anything officially on his status.
There's really no choice, but
Possibly, but unless they say that's what it is. That was my first thought too.
games with time remaining in the first half right now, and here they are in the triple box. 25 seconds left in Nashville, a minute and 15 seconds in Indy, and a minute and 1 second remaining in Miami. C.J. Stroud out to the flat of Woody Marks is there, wants to get outside. He can't. They will wind the clock. Texans might have to burn a timeout. They won't at this moment with less than 60 seconds remaining in the first half. It's fourth down for Tennessee.
So I just played this game, and this guy was the Chiefs. He was pretty mad. He was mad the whole game. So I just did things to make him more angry. And at the end, when he quit, he tried to say good game. He was like, good game, bro, as he paused it to leave. Yeah, we do. We need him to win. Yeah, man. I mean, they're a machine. Do they know who they're playing in the Big Ten championship game? Is it the Ducks? Or is it someone else?
Running here with no timeouts for Miami. Got the first down. He could spike it.
Oh, Indiana. So it's going to be Indiana in them? Dang. I forgot Indiana was undefeated. Oh, so they didn't play each other this year, Indiana and see. I don't like the realignment that these college teams did like 2 years ago or whatever that was. It's like now there's way too many teams in certain conferences, and then certain teams don't play each other. Like and did the Ducks play? They played Penn State this year, but did they play Ohio State? Because I know some of these teams don't play each other now. It's kind of annoying. Like last year, I don't think Penn State played Michigan. Yeah, I know Notre Dame's independent, but I don't mind the conferences. I just didn't like that all these teams just went from one to another. They didn't play them? Huh. I know they played them last year. I remember that, but...
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the dome here at Ford Field
Oh,
in
Lane
Detroit.
Kiffin left Ole Miss. I know that was the rumor, but...
between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions.
All the movement in college football is crazy. Players go from team to team. It's almost worse than the NFL. At least in the NFL, they're under contract. It used to be the opposite. It used to be college football players. People would go to their school. Sometimes they'd transfer, but most of the time you'd get someone on your team for 4 years.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and we're off in Detroit.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin has jumped around.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback...
Well, that's crazy, too. Honestly, I think they should get paid. That's a lot of money for a college football player. 3 wide receiver, iPhone slot plays.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he takes it past midfield and starts the
You having a bad week so far?
Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offensive line.
It happens.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. Sends this to the end zone. That's much too high.
First off, why are they all running into each other halfway down the field? Second off, how is that not a touchdown? That's crazy.
And now they face 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Trying to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
The bomb. I know, right? And being red.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Defense making a play on this.
Oh, they got a fight going on.
One is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. All right, Parker testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs.
That's not that bad.
And there's not going to be a score.
Titans player and a Jaguars player were fighting there.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Working quickly here. Gibbs. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. It's Gibbs. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series.
I know, it was.
Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff.
Yeah, Lawrence is not. He's been. I'm pretty sure. In my opinion, I feel like he's been considered a bust. He was just touted as this great prospect, and he really hasn't done anything. He was supposed to be like the best prospect since Andrew left. Well, not as
excellent field position for the Bills as they set up.
Not as bad as the Titans do, apparently.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Can we reach you that, guys? Can we reach you the reverse angle of that kick? Watch the Jacksonville Jaguars. The snap is going to be high, and that goes on Cam Little a little bit in his timing, but an excellent job of tracking the football and getting it down.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Davis up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's even out that they were looking for there, Pete. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
One of the good ones in the game. All right, so that score now is 18-3. And we've got development in the AFC's South. Jacksonville, 18 pretty solid in that game against Tennessee.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
First place, Indianapolis.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 11 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's a difficult on the defense.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, Allen.
How is this dude running with Josh Allen? That's so annoying. He's at 98. Bruh. We're about to go look at that dude's speed.
For Jacoby Brissett and Bam Knight. And the team, he coughs up the football after a big run.
Is that 98? DJ Reader, he's got 70 speed.
But the Tampa Bay defense puts the pads on.
Risk there on first down.
Oh, let's just let him chase Josh Allen outside the pocket.
Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary,
It's not even about angles. Like, that dude's just slow compared to Allen. But somehow he's cutting me off perfect. I think that was DJ Reader.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Throw here, third down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to
Oh my gosh, that's all I need to. I completely messed that up.
Exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for just a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
and your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and we'll look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
On the catch, well, the catch was my fault. I messed that up. I mean, he should catch it anyway. It's being kind of open. That was a little behind him, though. The throw wasn't great for him. I know.
Out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
People do that and then hope you make a panic rush throw, like you think you're being blitzed or
We're back for
something.
the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive.
Wow, look how windy it is in that Bills Steelers.
That was just their opening drive of this football game.
That is going to be not
Did get
fun.
a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball be as frequent as they've been to start this game,
I don't know if they announced the actives or inactives yet. It might be too early for that.
1 for 1.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Wow.
Not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short. They get nothing following the touchdown.
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
First and 10 from the 43. Coming behind his skins. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy the way this stuff works this year on that.
Very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call
I never understand why somehow on this game, like when the clock is running, why does a 2-minute warning end up at 1:59?
Exactly what he just did.
Like, with no snap. Obviously with the snap is completely different. Like, why wouldn't it just be at 2 minutes? Right? Am I crazy for thinking that? Hold on.
Gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, that's in the first.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback in an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game and run like that, it only makes the pass so much better.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run in RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give it to the Cowboys bad boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off the trigger, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Too much weight on that throw. That falls incomplete.
This game makes me so angry.
Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Why are we not just completing that pass?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
56.
Allen looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second
56.
incompletion. Allen. Dumps this off to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now a timeout taken by the
Nah, their D is supposed to be really good. They're supposed to have a really good defense.
Or just trying to field goal right now. The Bills sending out Matt Prater now. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Prater puts it And it's back to
Future Amazon employees.
Deficit is 6.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal,
I don't know about all that.
more confidence running into the locker room.
This return starts at the 5. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of his, but hey.
Out of bounds. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. Back to throw now, Allen.
Oh, I don't know why I do that there. That was a terrible throw by me.
Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Oh, coaches just love that.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a little rusty.
Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about that effort on the other side of knocking down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
There's another for it. And this time the defense rallies to him. He stops for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions, whether or not
That little bad
or nothing for
play just pretty much just cost me the
in there
game.
close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
So you don't play in multiple days, and you got people who are good at the game.
Backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Those are the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen.
Oh, yeah, you can see I'm rushed there.
Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football back.
I do it way too late if I want to fill that inside street there.
Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate? It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance.
Oh, he hit his head.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now gone. He rolls to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Moving the offense back to the line. They're going for 2. They give it to the back of the zone lead. And they keep him out of the end zone.
I know, right?
Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
He's a good play action quarterback, though, for sure. He's a good play action quarterback.
Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Yeah, it is weird how they want to make the players feel more like the players, but then they also do stuff like let someone like roll out the same as someone like Allen, like a giant 300-pound guy with 70 speed chases down Allen on the rollout.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st down, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. He gets through for a 70-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Offense up to the line fast. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Now Allen off the play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play.
Everybody, you got to try. Right? Everyone tries.
Kind of speed. That is scary. He just made him hit.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Holding jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
You're the little kid. Let's go. He said,
Hell
hell you want?
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Neither
Three
of
quarters in the
us.
books from this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Value three.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. This is a heater going deep.
I bumped my own guy out of the way. Whoops.
Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's
You see that?
Sam Laporte, a touchdown. They'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set. Flying forward on the ground. And he's in the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16.
I bumped my own guy out of the way. I was like, oh, you want to cover that guy? Nah, get out of the way.
Now their second conversion.
Whoops.
So we've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say. You should have gotten all 3 of them. Bingo. Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. Rolling into enemy territory.
I see that. From who? Taylor?
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Finds his back complete. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. First and 10. Here's Allen. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. In the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Allen looking to throw this. Escapes the pocket. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drop.
Oh, that's not good for the Rangers. It was so ass and fancy. Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not a good fantasy quarterback.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
That's a really good game on this one here. You're going to get this one hit inside. You're doing a nice job. It's a little dip there and outside by Chris Godwin.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions leading by 8. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Again, left side for Gibbs. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Well, now things get interesting, Brock. The penalty moves this offense up, and they could consider going for it here. After the penalty, the offense staying out to try on 4th down. They'll run here following the penalty, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
I'm glad.
He didn't even know he was going to
Good shit. I mean, he deserves it.
So extra credit for the focus,
For sure.
and even more so for the conversion.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He will have called the Lions first down. And they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
So to the Colts for the third down a minute ago. This is the third down right now.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward.
He played good. I didn't. I played a terrible game. I was bumping my receivers, trying to cover his tight end down the field, leaving people wide open. I threw two computer interceptions. That's how bad of a game I played. You can't do that.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. It's a designed run for it. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. This is the type of game everyone was hoping.
Yeah, the one I really screwed myself on was that little underneath wheel route.
All the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused.
I don't even know where it is.
More often than not, they'll be like this.
Because sometimes if they're not playing hard flats, I can just throw that for a quick, like, 7 yards. But I didn't read it right. What is it? Is that in the third quarter? Yeah, I think it's this one right here. Yeah. The wind is crazy outside. Yeah, I just can't throw that. Unless he's wide open, I just can't throw that wheel because that's not going to be against a zone. Like, it's not going to be open unless that flat's backing up. If he's got a cover 2 where he's got that, which is clearly not cover 2 here. He's in like cover 6, looks like. I actually could throw Cooks right away. 18. But I make the wrong read and I just throw it right to him. But yeah, this one you were like, it's crazy how he runs out like that. Yeah, what do you think his throw on the run is? Look at that throw! And it's not even a little underthrown or anything. Like, that's a perfect throw almost. What do we think Jared Goff's throw on the run is? 77?
Passing a dinner roll from one end of the table to the other here on Thursday. But
no way. You think he's got 87 throwing on the run? I mean, he's good. Oh, what's his ability? Pocket Deadeye. So he's not in the pocket. 94 awareness.
You've got a 1st and 10 in the red zone for Trevor Lawrence trying to put this one away. Play action again. Lawrence
85? Dude, you were close. I didn't think he was that good at throwing on the run like that.
First time today that he's kept that. Dialed up at the perfect
wow. You're telling me Jared Goff has the same throw on the run rating as he does for throwing under pressure?
And when you're able to do something and get yourself off the field, but
he literally has an ability for pocket Deadeye because he's good at throwing in the pocket. No, that's unpressured.
Let's go AFC South double box.
Oh, wow.
What's happening right here? Jacksonville with a solid lead.
Good play action rating. I know he's a good play action quarterback.
In the division, but Daniel Jones and the Colts just drew a pass interference penalty against Houston. And when they mark off the yardage, here it is, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pick the hand of Jones. Straight to Warren for the touchdown. And now we'll go triple box as the rookie celebrates his touchdown. The tight end, Tyler Warren, may have just tied up the game. We'll wait on the extra point there. 3rd and 10.
It's seeming like Cade's probably not going to play, so that's not good.
Steps up. Now he wants to run. Now he'll run.
Who's playing? Who are the Falcons playing? It looks like Jacksonville's going to win. Colts are tying it up.
They give Lawrence the first down, sacrificing the body as 3 defenders from Tennessee were converging just at the exact moment of contact when he picked up the first down. You'll see the replay of the touchdown Arizona.
Oh, Kincaid.
And we need to see that Trevor Lawrence full effort there again one more time. Bang. As he picks up the first down.
Kincaid? Dalton Kincaid?
The extra point by Ryland makes it a touchdown game again, 17-10.
What about,
We get a challenge.
yo, you could combine Cade Otton. You could combine Cade Otton and Dalton Kincaid, and you'd have Cade Kincaid. 81 overall, 76 overall. Maybe that's like an elite tight end. Cade Kincaid.
You hear the music coming in, a TV timeout occurring in that game.
It's because my red zone's too loud. I could turn the red zone down a little bit. Oh, yeah.
The first place Rams trailing the first place Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1 touchdown lead at home.
You better hurry up and finish it. I think it's leaving Netflix in like. Are you watching it on Netflix? I think it's leaving Netflix in like this month. Well, I should say this month. I should say next month. In December. It's such a good show. Bro, no way you're going to finish it. I don't know who's going to have it after that. Max, maybe? Thinking Max might have it. Bro, it's 15 seasons, 20 episodes a season. So even if you finish regular shows fast, it's not a regular show. Yeah, there's not a chance. 2 weeks to get through 15 seasons and 20 episodes a season? I mean, I bet you can get to like season 8 if you really tried. Oh, it's so good. You can't watch only half of it. Why did you wait so long to start watching that show? Okay, here we go. Bills inactives.
3rd and 17 for Tyler Shuck. He pump fakes, then checks down.
Let me scroll through every early game. I don't want to see the early games. Josh Palmer's not. Palmer's not back yet. You're gonna go to jail, bro. Okay, dude, we are depleted this game. No Palmer, no Bernard, no Dion, no Spencer. Already knew that. No Kincaid. Man.
His second sack of the season, and it's a big one. Still 3rd down.
FBI. Coming for you, bro. Excuse me.
Bryce Young, quarterback sack.
Bro, why is this taking so long to find a game? What the heck's going on?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and
Alright, messing all this up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. Now he takes off. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his
Did you say
ability to
simulate
create.
or
We saw him down
simulate?
here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And
Allen going to keep it on his own read. He'll get this inside the 20, and nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
I slip.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And the
Michael
Panthers
Jackson?
are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
Wait a
They
second.
hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's
That's a
ever
bad
good
throw
times
by
to
him.
throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's going to take a shot. Sends
Ew,
it down the
completely
middle.
messed that up too.
Still on the move.
Jets still don't have a pick the whole season? Yo, that's crazy.
He goes all the way.
That really is crazy to think about. The entire season.
Well, that is
Bryce
a
Young's
quick
apparently got
drive
amazing
and the
throwing under
best way to
pressure.
finish
Wow.
it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he is
Bro, referees in almost all the sports are just terrible. I don't know why they're all so bad.
So the lead
They make so many bad calls.
as this one is kicked off.
I do like, though, that the NFL has the,
The return team gonna let that one go.
I don't blame it on the
End
refs.
zone. It's a touchback.
Don't give me that, man. People used to say the same thing about the Bills.
Allen gonna throw on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down
So the teams that can fly.
40-yard line.
I mean, mechanically
For 26 yards.
or biologically,
These are the
because
kind of
the
plays
Jets
that when you
can't
draw
fly
them up on the
biologically.
chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect
But
long
the
enough,
Eagles and the
you're never
Falcons and the
gonna get
Ravens
receiver. I mean, think. He started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We are through one. The Panthers off to the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back.
Yeah, it seems like their defense has been doing better as of late.
So,
Why does it do
from the
that?
37, here's 2nd and 8.
Drake London is out.
And now we go double box. 2nd down coming up for the Niners. Here's the replay of C.J. Stroud drawing a pass interference penalty against.
To the air is Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
I mean, he's hurt, but what are you going to do? I mean, you can't control that.
They're really starting to
Who's
come
hurt on
alive.
your team?
Last time out, they forced the turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're
Exactly.
so worried about protecting the sticks.
Yeah, that's my point, though, is like, exactly, you know, like,
But then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down.
and starting corner. Yep.
Allen, gonna give it to Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you can get this level of run support,
Yeah, that's my point, though, man. Like,
man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. So now a much more advantageous spot.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Allen, a guy who usually gives this one punishment as he gets slides down here, but he's got the first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. The Panthers will take their...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That is caught. Fighting.
Commanders, Broncos. Yeah, the Commanders haven't been very good.
But he has picked up the first down.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Brown 80!
1st down and goal to go.
They'll take the snap and go down to an 80. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
180!
Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. Penalty yards.
But did they say he made that field goal or missed that field?
On 2nd and goal. They'll go down to an 8.
That's because you were talking about how the Jets gave up a kick return touchdown. That's because you were talking about how good their special teams have been this year. Which is right. Their special teams have been pretty solid. Ooh, look at Puka. That is nasty, dude. Oh my goodness. That catch, he made an amazing one-handed catch. Look at that strength he had.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. The big bodies in there for 3rd and goal. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That'll be caught. It's Rico Dowdle. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
Who did the Jets, dude?
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Yeah, Mechie's not that good. I never really liked him. Who was he on before the Jets? Houston? I can't remember.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
No, I'm really happy they just had a delay game on this game. They just had a delay game.
Before the Jets field goal, it's going to be undoubtedly a 10 now after backing up 5 yards. Let's bring in that Carolina and Los Angeles game. It's 4th and 2. And there's no shot from the field.
Black ultra. Come on. Black, red. 33. Yellow. Red, yellow. Ready.
Look at play action with Young. Moving outside the pocket. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Calf injury, yeah, that's not as bad then.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black 40.
From the gun, it's Young. That's taking it into Xavier Leggett. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Yep, black, right 2. Ball red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one complete to Leggett. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On play action, Young's moving left. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way, bring it to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
Brings us 2nd and 5.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
To throw is Allen. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball.
What happened with the refs?
He's forced to pull it down and turn into a
Almost
run.
did.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. handoff. This is good. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Oh, a minute before then.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Double box in the games and have so many different movies and events.
First and 10, 30.
Indianapolis has 10 minutes and 15 seconds to try and tie it up.
Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Stretching the field is nuts. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. An even 40 yards. They'll run with Gilliam. Couldn't use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out.
Wrestling used to keep. Oh, they said conspiracy. I was just like, what? What conspiracy?
Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I was like, wait, there's a conspiracy? I never heard a conspiracy theory about Bryce Young. I was ready to hear that. I was like, oh, tell me about this conspiracy theory.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the
Puka's a
tush-push like we
beast.
see up in Philly.
Where did they get him
Just as
from?
effective here, Mike.
Now, whistles here.
I don't even remember him.
Got a head start. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Now, he made another big play, though.
That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
I don't remember what college he went to.
Now whistles here And a penalty.
Oh, they both went to BYU?
Somebody moved early up front. Now Prater tacked on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take.
I wouldn't have guessed. I would have guessed something different for Puka. I wouldn't have guessed BYU.
Following the touchdown,
And I just would have guessed like USC or like somewhere out there.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only a.
What? His girlfriend tried to steal his like signing bonus or something? I never heard of that one. What?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time.
Wow.
It's a 1st down.
She actually did do it?
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Here's 1st down. To throw is Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. A gain of 29.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Down. Red, 38.
They'll run here. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll keep it on the ground. And there'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, 4th down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep...
And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This field in at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Here's
Yeah, that's how I wanted to play him.
from the gun down. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 15 at the 27-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one, downfield for Cooks. That is brought in. And it'll be taken down at the 30.
Gain of 43 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I was hoping I could. 78. I think.
Tyler Bass to kick off
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get
Hopefully he got
underway here
good
in
amount of the
overtime.
playbook in for today, for real life.
Returned from
We're
the
gonna need him.
6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 20.
Yeah, he has been in his career. He's just he's a little older now.
On first down is Young. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Dowdle. He finds a seam, a good run.
No, he went to Virginia Tech.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And
I know, stupid James Franklin.
original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll look the middle, and he's got his man complete. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Young. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And stack a couple of first downs.
Shot for the win is held on to by Coker. And the Panthers are going to come away with a signature victory.
Dang, the Panthers just beat the Rams. Dang.
Conversation in the NFC South. No conservative play calling from Kyle that time.
4 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the
Yellow,
30-yard
40,
line.
white. Ready.
To throw, Young. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Ready.
Young. That one taken in, right side by Lee Kemp. And they're going to
Wow,
be
sorry,
set
messed up.
as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. On the run to the right. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
I feel like Lazard's an okay player. I feel like he's not good, but he's okay.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Now Young. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Out of the shotgun, Young again working deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even worse.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
56, 56.
The RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go triple box here. The Colts need a touchdown. The Jets need a touchdown. The Carolina Panthers need a round to go 7 hits.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to
Josh Allen? And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They had to work for this one.
Yeah, bro, that was a huge mistake he made. Oh, they won't even show it. He drifted way too far back, and then he was outside the pocket, but he couldn't throw the ball back to the line of scrimmage because he was too far away. His 1st and goal play was it killed him, because then he's running 2nd and goal from the 44. And instead of just trying to play it smart and get like 10, 15 yards on 1st, and then maybe 10, like he could throw it to 17 right now, throw it, possession, catch it, and then he's got 2nd and goal or 3rd and goal from 25. But he wants the touchdown.
People who scored, and that was pretty interesting, right? So you take a pause, you allow the offensive line to kind of crater down.
All he's got to do is throw it, bam, and he's open. Just take some yards, or you're going for the shot. Plus, then he makes a bad read. He could have done the comeback before, or he could have just done the check down, taking yards, but he wasn't thinking about taking yards. He wanted to score, I guess. I thought I had a pick here, because I knew he was going to run this verts, so as soon as I saw 17, I said, okay, he's running the verts. He's going to try to go to 18. So I wanted to lurk him into that, but if he throws it up the field, maybe he scores. Or maybe I pick it off. But he throws it underneath, so I couldn't pick it. But he couldn't catch it either. Then I'm surprised he hit this field goal. This is a long field goal. 61-yarder in the snow? I was like, dang, if he misses the field goal, I win just because all I need is a field goal. But he doinks it in. So my first play, I flipped the formation. I wanted to see if I could run it to the left side with Allen. And he didn't flip too many players over the right, so I knew I had the bubble to the right. So I just hit him for a quick little gain. This one I knew he was in zone. I just didn't know if he was in a blitz or not, and he didn't. So I knew I had, unless he covered that manually, I knew I would have someone based on his alignment. Yep. And this one here, I just had too many people to the left. And I think he was the safety, 21 here. And he cut inside at the snap, and it's just, I knew I had that. I just needed Cook to get a little chip on that. He did. Importante. Do I have time to play one more game before the Bills game? 350? I don't know. Yeah, 18 hours left in this season. Yeah. Can't really make a push on this season. I'm too far out. But the December season, if I grind some games.
What you think? They're tough plays in real time, guys. Now, by definition, it's grass, twist, turn, control. We can clearly see the bully's got two fingers stuck in there. And then again, this is where the level of subjectivity comes in. Does he twist, grab, control? It's a hard play. If you throw on it, I think they support face mask, but it is not an easy call right there, guys. So now Indianapolis faces a 3rd down and 9. They trail by 4.
I'm watching it right now. Oh, he stepped up. Dang.
Houston jumps on top of it. They're calling it incomplete, saying he didn't make a football move, and it doesn't look like he did. So Bullock eventually came away with it. Man, what a response. Tyrod Taylor putting his Jets offense on his back, and I really like the way that he goes and was decisive. As soon as he saw the pocket collapsing, he just takes off, doesn't waste any time, wasn't going to mess around, gets the touchdown for the Jets. His first rushing touchdown since 2021 with Houston.
Dang. Yeah, he hasn't played that many games recently though. I feel like he's better than what people want to make him out to be. But he's also not he's not good. He's not like an elite quarterback. He's not I don't know. I feel like he's not terrible. I don't know. Is he? I don't remember him getting hurt a lot.
Makes 2 guys miss. Caden Ellis can't bring him down. Ron Harrison can't bring him down. And he gets in for the touchdown. And you can see his eyes. As soon as he breaks the pocket,
Dang.
he's like, I'm out. Before, we've seen him look down the field, see if he can throw the football. Instead, he had his eyes on the end zone, gets in for a touchdown.
I think I'm not playing another one before the game starts. I don't want to miss the start of the game. But I'll stay on here for just a little bit longer. Watch a little bit of red zone here. Can the Colts? Oh, Colts are on 4th and 9.
As well. D'Amico Ryan's there calling a timeout. I've said it before. We call it a Kodak.
Ooh, Colts are a little rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll take blitz 6 people. They're blitzing. They're blitzing. Ooh.
receiver, the Houston Texans' #1 defense comes through.
Dang.
They take over on
Houston won.
1:45 to play. The Colts.
How many timeouts are there?
They've been so good on 4th down this season.
Where's the timeouts? I couldn't see how many.
NFC, we are a minute and 45 seconds away from having a flip at the top of the AFC South Division standings.
The Saints are trying to come back on the Dolphins here? Saints are going to need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting they have their pick. I think the Saints got caught there. Wow. Bailey, yeah, that's a catch. And the Saints get the 2-point conversion to tie it.
He was completely covered. He just had a mind melt with Bailey and said, hey, man, I'm going to the back of the end zone where it's either you or nobody, touchdown. And they're going for 2, obviously. Remember when they tried before, Tyler Shuck ran it in for the 2-point conversion.
I'm reading that Puka thing you sent me.
There's a flag.
Oh, the Saints had a false start on the 2-point conversion. Vele. You can't have that because I got to do the 2-point conversion from the 7. That's terrible.
And the Jets were able to force an incomplete pass. 24-24 on the right side of the screen. Potentially 19-19 if the Saints can make one more play on the left side of the screen. These two games were not the banner headline games of the early window coming into today, but they might produce some last fourth quarter minute drama.
No way they get this from the 7. 2-point conversion from the 7? We had him. Wow. A pick 2 for Miami. So Jets and Falcons might go to... Oh, no, they got just plenty of time left and timeouts.
Taylor and the Jets offense before the end of regulation. It's not over for the New Orleans Saints. They will obviously have to go for the onside kick now after scoring the touchdown, but Shook couldn't get enough out in front of Minka Fitzpatrick, and he takes it the distance for the rare 2-point conversion return for the defense, and now that means the Saints need the onside kick, and they'll need a touchdown. And the penalty, the false start, took it all the way back. Who punted on their first 4 drives of the game. This will be the first time Pinion will punt here in the second half. The latter with 2 touchdowns, a field goal, a missed field goal. So the Jets' 4th down drama in the kicking game could be interesting. In cold rain in East Rutherford, New Jersey, will keep the punt on the left side of the field. On the right side, the Colts have burned their first time out. It's 2nd and 9. The Texans can ice this game with 1 or 2 first downs. Colts started the season 7-1. They dropped 2 of their last 3. Hand off to the rookie Marks. And Marks keeps the legs moving. And he's got enough for a first down, and that changes a lot of things here. Williams back deep. He had an 83-yard kickoff return earlier. Higgins on his 20.
There's some interesting end of these games here.
Bounces inside the 15-yard line. So Tyrod Taylor and the Jets offense. Colts can't more time. And Ryan, if you're wondering who this Colts offense runs through, 7-0 when Jonathan Taylor scores a touchdown, 1-3 when he doesn't. Does not have one today. Marks just got to hold on the football. Here comes your onside kick for the Saints. It's their last gasp. There's only been 7%.
And the Saints are covering onside. This will be rough.
This NFL season. 6-yard field goal. The Titans in for the Saints. The first travel 10.
Boy, I think he got it. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Who had the touchdown catch a moment ago.
That makes that pick two a huge play because now the Saints can't win with a field goal. Dude.
The day Smith is having. But you gotta go attack this. Go eat that up. You just can't wait. And what do we do?
Wow.
Because the Dolphins could have touched it earlier and recovered it. I don't know what they were standing around for.
I don't know what they were standing around for, the announcer says.
Going to review that. It is right at the 10-yard mark. It was so well executed by Smith, the kicker, and Vele. But if that camera was down the line, this is going to be a tight booth review. Back to the final minute and 16 of regulation in New Jersey. Diving catch made by Minchie. Then another timeout called by the Atlanta Falcons.
Short of that. Now, the only other thing we got to figure out, did a Dolphins player touch it first? Can't tell. That's short right there at the 45.
Yes.
If the Dolphins player doesn't touch it first, this is going to be an illegal touch. And the ball will go to Miami.
Yes, the Dolphins. So when what do you say?
But where's the ball? Is the ball to touch the front of the 10-yard mark?
Yeah, it's got to reach the 45, and then the kicking team is eligible to touch it, unless the receivers touch it first.
Get hard for the quarterbacks to play. And you see how significant that sack was to start.
That'd be a shame if they take the onside kick away. One's actually recovered. A good kick.
And so as he secures it, Dean, it has to be across the 45. And he waited a second. Right there, it's across the 45, but it looks like it touched a little bit before that. Right there,
It's just the touch, not possession, just the touch.
Just the touch. And he touched it. Yeah. So it was
Dang.
good. Marks in the backfield. Give it to Marks. And let's just run a play straight forward, but they're lined up in sync. So now it's over. They're absolutely in sync. They can take a snap and take 1 second off the clock, but the Indianapolis Colts are going to lose to the Houston Texans. Congratulations to C.J. Stroud and the Tech. Yeah, they say it's synchronized, and we don't even need to take another snap. They're celebrating. The Texans win their 4th straight game. Houston is 7-5. The Colts dropped to 8-4. The Jaguars are putting the finishing touches on their win.
Ooh.
The Jaguars will improve to 8-4, and we've got a log jam and a flip-flop at the top of the AFC South. The Jags will be in first place in 2 minutes. It didn't look like it touched anybody, did it? No. Did it touch the thumb of the Dolphin right there?
After review, going on the field, the ball being touched by the receiving team stands. It's New Orleans ball.
What?
Set the game clock. It's 1:15 in the game.
How?
Do you agree with that?
The announcement was interesting by referee Allen Eck. He said the ruling on the field that the receiving team touched it first stands. So they ruled that.
Oh, they're saying that. What? They're saying the Dolphins player touched it?
Couldn't tell if Miami had touched it as we were looking at this angle right here.
Wow. I mean,
I have no idea. Watching that onside kick in the Saints Miami game, I thought they were going to overturn that.
Cousins on second down, ball gets dropped by Sills. Saints have no timeout. The entirety of the field is open for them right now to work. Minute 15.
No, it's they gave it to the Saints. The Saints got it. They're saying the Dolphins player touched it first, and the Saints player recovered it.
For a first down. And they will not. Mooney was the intended receiver. Mooney got it on. But they marked him short of the first down. Going deep for Olave and incomplete.
Looks like Keon Coleman is back. Yeah. That'll jumble some more of that bottom of that league up.
From the left out, the Jets' land, I mean, right through the wickets. Obviously, both the feathers out there. You get double team.
But it'll be bad for you if your Jets win. But they got great field position right now.
But what a throw by Tyler Shutt.
What's he doing there? 3rd and 1, the guy's open. 4th and 1.
Well, you've got the
Mariota.
Saints trailed 16-0. Came out the third quarter. Marched out for a touchdown. Then a 2-point conversion. A touchdown here in the fourth. And a great catch by Baylor. A sealed off play by Minka Fitzpatrick on the 2-point conversion to tie.
They did the tush push. I don't know if they got it.
That didn't look like, again, he's an angular quarterback, but he was shoved back.
I think the Saints just lost on a tush push.
It's over. Unless they remeasure.
Look at Tyrod running. He's about to hit them in field goal range. He's about to win on a walk-off field goal.
Jordan Phillips looked like the guy, Mark, who got in there to make sure the big quarterback didn't get it. From the 43, penalty marker.
How do you not use, isn't Taysom Hill playing?
Ball start. Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Isn't?
When you talk about Tyrod Taylor,
I was trying to predict it. I wasn't spoiling. Isn't Taysom Hill playing for the Saints? Yeah, it's. Why wouldn't you use him on the tush push? He's got to be a lot stronger than their actual quarterback.
and so does
So Miami beat the Saints.
to get the Jets at the field goal range. Set back 5 yards following the penalty from the 48. The pass near sideline is caught at the 48 by Mitchell. Maybe just call a timeout. Clock continues to run. And now the clock stops with 19 seconds remaining in regulation. The Jets, they're already in very long field goal range. I don't know if Folk has the leg from where they're at right now, especially not in the elements. But we go double box to show you the late window has just opened up. Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota Vikings come into Seattle to take on the 8-3 Seattle Seahawks. Throw from Roseman goes to Jones. Is balanced by Devin Witherspoon. Seattle for years. The Falcons tied at 24. 20 seconds on the clock. The Jets driving. From this point, it will be a 56-yard field goal attempt for Nick Folk. He did miss a field goal earlier for the second half. Taylor to the outside, looking for Mitchell, who wanted a flag with Alford defending. Let's take it to Alford. That's their
Why what?
That is pass interference.
I think this pays PI maybe.
Put his right arm on that right shoulder.
Looks like it's raining there in the Jet Stadium.
Go up and try to make an attempt on that catch, but I mean, hey, he sold it. He sold it real well. Got up, said, locked him down. Okay, all right.
He said, "Okay."
Now on 3rd down. Tyler's pass is. I don't know if that was complete. They're saying it was complete. I felt like it hit the ground.
Let's see.
Right?
Oh, no. He corralled that.
He caught that, yeah.
That's a catch. Let's see.
The Jets have called their final timeout of the half, and it's first down.
Jets use their final timeout.
Wait, first down? I didn't think that was a first down.
What down and distance it is, because it was right at the first down marker. Yeah, the Jets are going to be able to take this down to 3 seconds, and if they want to, or kick it right now if they have no timeouts remaining. Right side of the screen.
You know, they have to kick it.
Congratulations to Trevor Lawrence and Liam.
They got to kick it.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they are 8-4, and they vault into first place in the AFC South. The Jags have won 3 in a row. Tennessee drops to 1-11. The Titans have lost 7 in a row.
Why is the offense on the field? They're gonna just throw it out of bounds to try to run some time off. So it's a what are they doing? Like, what if you get sacked? And what is it?
This is a consequential play if it goes against the Jets.
What did they call?
But I don't think they were trying to get closer, because if you don't get out of bounds, the game goes to overtime. They don't get the kicker out there. I think they were just gonna hike it, run over, and throw it out of bounds. Yeah, well, that's a terrible.
What they were trying to accomplish there.
The risk versus reward there, I guess, was not a very good. Yeah, but he probably just throws it out of bounds because Atlanta knows they're going to throw an out route.
That's a big 5-yard loss. And now Taylor will throw it away.
Oh my gosh! Like, you have to, like,
Down to 8 seconds.
you backed up 5 yards to run 4 seconds off the clock.
They might do that one more time to make sure that the field goal is the last play of regulation. We had a 3rd down, 4.
So it's probably the center.
Starting at quarterback today for Minnesota, will tell you his story as we develop this game throughout the afternoon. But the quarterback sacked by big Leonard Williams takes the Seattle defense and gets the Vikings off the field.
Taylor will throw this one away.
So they did it again. Okay.
He missed from 55 back in the 3rd quarter. His first miss of any kind this season. This will be a 56-yard attempt. Keep in mind that penalty. Moments ago. They went from 51 to 56. From the right hash, from 56 yards out, his career long is 58. And Fox kick is good. He's a folk hero.
He's a folk hero. The announcer said that's actually pretty funny.
56-yard field goal.
So he's a folk hero.
What a game. New York Jets, both sides of the ball. Bijan Robinson also played outstanding football for the Atlanta Falcons. There's Aaron Glenn getting the 3rd victory of the season for the New York Jets. The Hogwarts, Raheem Morris, they go way back. Jets win for the 3rd time this season. Game-winning field goal with time running out.
See what's right there. What a finish right there. Guys, can we re-cue up that field goal? Because that thing didn't make it by more than 1 yard.
Wow.
Nick Folk, who came into today as the only quote-unquote perfect kicker in the NFL in terms of a kicker who had played the entire season. Coming into today, Nick Folk was 20 of 20 on field goals. He was 15 of 15 on extra points. But he missed earlier in the second half.
So he redeemed his miss.
From 50 plus, but this game winner one more time. Just goes over the crossbar.
Ooh.
We didn't get a replay
Wow.
from the reverse angle there. I would have liked to have seen just how many feet or inches it cleared by. Doesn't matter because it was good is all that matters. And the New York Jets get their 3rd win of the year. The Falcons drop to 4-8. So that wraps up the early window, ladies and gentlemen.
7 games having finished off, and what did we see? The big highlights? We have a change at the top of the NFC playoff standings. The Rams drop down to the 2 seed. The Bears, by virtue
Wow, there was some good action to end this. Yeah, end that Saints game. That was some good action. The Bears are the ones. Yo, that's kind of wild. But they do have a better coach now. They're developing their quarterback. That's important.
with multiple rushing touchdowns, or 4 games total with multiple rushing touchdowns this season. That's a personal best for him. Brock Bowers, 3 touchdown receptions. All 3 came in an overtime loss to the Jags in Week 9. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app for the latest NFL odds and to check out the Red Zone Total TV market. That's all right, baseball fans. That's Cal Raleigh there. One of the greatest in the game, meeting Cooper Kupp, the sensational wide receiver for the Seattle Seahawks. That's some offensive firepower right there between those two. Home run hitters, I guess you could say, on either side. I realize Cooper Kupp, not necessarily in his prime this year, but nonetheless, 2 big-time athletes greeting each other in Seattle.
And it is on Andrew Van Ginkel. This defense for the Vikings, aggressive as always, doing a lot of the things that it always does, just not producing the same kind of game-changing turnovers that they usually do.
Yeah. Bro, he should have won the MVP, though. He should have won it.
The slash numbers, what that means is tackles for loss, takeaways.
Judge is definitely the best hitter in the American League. But what Cal Raleigh did this year from the catcher position was never seen before in the history of baseball. And baseball is really old. So, Cal got robbed, but it's okay. I mean, if that's all, it is what it is. I'm sure he's not going to lose too much sleep over that. He knows he had a fantastic year. But Judge is maybe 1 of 1 in the box. So, hard to go against Judge on that, but I don't know. If I had a vote, I would have voted for Cal Raleigh this year. I would have voted for Cal Raleigh if he was in the NL too. Against Ohtani. Ohtani is such a unicorn too. I'll have to look at it.
So 12 personnel. So meaning 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. They have matched that with base personnel at one of the highest rates in the league.
They got A.J. Barner in there to sneak it. 7 of 8 doing this year. Have not yet seen a record of it, and won't see it here. Sneaks it straight ahead.
Now the touch push there. The 12s like what they see. Let's just go to the scoreboard real quick as the Vikings and Seahawks game now underway. Told you about Max Brosmer. He is the undrafted free agent rookie quarterback for the Vikings, starting in place of the injured J.J. McCarthy. McCarthy in concussion protocol and out for today. Max Brosmer went to New Hampshire for college, then transferred to the University of Minnesota.
Let me check real quick.
Starting today in his first NFL start. More on him in a bit when the Vikings get the football back.
Oops, I closed the wrong app.
I don't know what that is. Disgusting. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what? Bro.
What that is.
Is he celebrating?
I don't know what that is.
He laid on his head and then decided to flop around. He said, "What the hell?" Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, that's disgusting. Well, why is that disgusting? I don't think it's disgusting. But he did land on his head. There was no need for him to jiggle around like that. Someone said he hit him with the SpongeBob drop on the deck and flop like a fish. That's a good comment. No way.
One of the bright spots of this defense coming back to Minnesota, where he started his career. He's got a second for loss, and it's 3rd and 9.
All right, man. You take it easy. I'll be back on after the Bills game. Peace.